Hell, I knew if you wanted to. I hate the stupid things we do together. Live with me in this sin forever. Good morning. This is Gabriel Nakashea. I'm the King of Orion. And I want to give you a quick play-by-play on how you could deploy your forces to the edge of the Ethereum Reach in Eve Echoes. Now, the regional delivery system is something that I've talked about in the past. It's a very useful system. For a handful of ISK, maybe 26,000, maybe 100,000 tops, for a very small amount of ISK, you can transport anything you want within the same region of space. So for the freelands ITC, that goes to Orion. For eggplant ITC, Auburn, whatever, that goes to Ignoiton, and so on. Ostingale to Harul. You can't do it in nullsec. No moving goods out of EO2 or Serpentis Prime. But you can do it anywhere in low sec and high sec. Now, this isn't an exploit. It's not an exploit, as far as I can tell. But it is a secret. So don't go sharing this. But Uemon, the distant shore, is within the same region as Jita. Uemon, U-E-M-O-N, is in the same region as Jita, which is the core, it's the foundation, of the markets within Eve Echoes. It's very close. It's not very close. It's actually 14 jumps or so between the two. Might be up to 17, I don't know. I'd have to actually run the numbers, I don't care. Instantaneously, for instant action, you can buy a handful of slashers, just basic slashers. They come with civilian gear out of the box. And they cost less than half 100,000, less than 50,000. I think they're 20-something thousand. I don't remember off the top of my head. I just know they're cheap. They're fast, cheap, and easy. They are instant action if you want it. If you want it. And you have the regional delivery system. Let me show you what I mean here. My wallet is very low at the moment because I have bought a lot of Plex with ISK. And so, because I'm an alpha-only character, ISK is my go-to form of liquidity. I don't spend Omega unless I'm going on vacation. And if I'm going on vacation, it's just to fly little sniper destroyers and things that other players would find useless anyway. Because you can do Tech 10 content with free-to-play ships. More on that later. But say you wanted to deploy downrange to Pala, where ODSF likes to play, or the Ethereum Reach, where there's the best resources in the game. If you can get past the ODSF blockades, which you can't, there's two bodyguards and a constant heavy interdictor chilling there, waiting for you. But let's say you want to try. Let's say you want to play. If you go into the market, there are, let me see if I can block that, your basic run-of-the-mill frigates. And they run 5,000 whatever ISK. That's nothing. That's a pittance. I'm going to purchase 100 or so. 50. 20. Let's do 20. 20 or so. 20 lives purchased right there. Each of those little slashers. Note where I have them sent. Regional delivery to Uemon, the distant shore, out of Jita. Boom. Those are instantaneously delivered. Now I don't have to deal with any logistics. If you bought it in Jita, you can move it to the front lines like that. And if you fly cheap, you can move a lot to the front lines like that. The question is, how are you going to use it? Are you going to go throwing cheap ships against the bug zapper that is parked on the Ethereum Reach. I wouldn't recommend it. Or are you going to attack the soft target? Gamble by tickling the stations that are posted in Pala, P-A-A-L-A. Papa Alpha Alpha Lima Alpha, Pala. Are you going to tango with the Dark Souls style bosses that float around out there? There's a lot of allegiances just looking to eat up little frigates. Are you going to jump through the unstable wormholes that spawn in that location? Are you going to pick on the miners? All those poor miners that are too hesitant to get into the Ethereum Reach, whether it's through the short route or the long way. What are you going to do with this knowledge? I'd recommend picking a fight with the ODSF or the NILF. Those guys like to party. They're really good pilots, and they know what they're about. If you want to learn from the best, fight the best. I'd pick on them, especially as a new player. Swell their ranks, join them. Don't be afraid to lose until you know what you're doing. Especially if the ships that you're throwing out to play are so cheap. Anyway, that's target of the day. I hope you have a good one. Bye.